But I got a bone to pick, Leroy. All right. Now
That's nothing new.
I know you're going to get upset with me on this. All right, but just hear me out, okay?
Okay.
Hear me out. So, this ESPN top 100 list. Now, I felt like I was acting mature. For the
what?
first mature. I felt like I was acting mature for the first part of this list. I didn't get over crazy with Tyler Hero or Goran Dragic or Duncan Robinson slapping the face at 75, but I wanted to know where Jimmy and Bam were going to be in on this list. I thought for sure Jimmy Butler was going to make the top 10. I really did. I thought after last year he should have cracked the top 10. Bam, I was thinking he was probably going to be in the top 20. But the list came out yesterday, okay? Now, a lot of people have had a lot of complaints with this list, so I'm not alone. Don't think this is just a Heat fan thing. People have been upset. Like one that got everybody crazy yesterday. This drove people nuts. So Ja Morant yesterday on this list, he came in at 31. Now, there's nothing wrong with coming in at 31. Ja Morant, his first year, his rookie of the year, he was awesome, right? So Nothing wrong with that. But this is what drove people nuts. Guess who came in at number 19?
Who?
Zion Williamson.
Oh, boy.
Top 20 player.
Oh, boy.
Top 20 player.
Played like 12.
He's played 8 games.
Top 20 player. That many spots above Ja Morant? That's rough, dude. I don't know. Like, these rankings are all over the place. But this just shows you, to give you an impression of how fugazi this list is. Results don't matter. We're just kind of throwing stuff up against the wall. But this made me crazy yesterday. So I get to the rankings and I get to the list. So the list so far goes up to 11. That's where the list ends. So at first I see, all right, Bam Adebayo. He comes in at number 13. That's pretty damn good, right, Leroy?
Right.
13th in the league. Guess who he's above? Above number 14, Joel Embiid. Number 15, Chris Paul. Number 16, Ben Simmons. 17, Devin Booker. 18, Donovan Mitchell. Somehow, Zion Williamson at 19. And then playoff P at 20. All right? So, Bam, 13. Pretty damn good. I was like, all right. His previous ranking, 81. So, he took a big leap this year. So, I was happy with that. And then I see, all right, number 12. Jimmy Butler. I was like, okay. Jimmy Butler, 12. I wanted him in the top 10. I would have been happy if he got 10. I thought after last year's finals, all the leadership. Don't know if there's many guys who could do what he did for this team. But 12, okay. I'm not going to get crazy about it. 12's not bad. But then I saw who was ranked 11th. And Leroy, this cannot stand. Because at 11, I've mentioned a lot of young players. I've mentioned some really good young players. But this person ranked 11th. This cannot stand. And I'm not saying he's not a good player. I want to make this clear. It's not that I'm saying he's not a good player. But he can't be ranked above Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. And that is Celtic star Jason Tatum. Number 11 on the list. Now, Leroy, I got a problem with this.
Yeah?
I got a problem with this.
Why is it?
Because when in sports are the results going to dictate a ranking? I want to know. When do we just get to do stuff willy-nilly?
Is the list best players or teams?
Who they think the top 100 players are going to be in this season.
Okay.
I got a problem with you putting Jason Tatum above these two guys.
Why?
Because they kicked his ass. They kicked his ass, Leroy. They kicked his ass. They kicked his ass.
Did you even listen to my first question?
What was your first question?
I hate you.
Well, Leroy, you want further evidence to why that he shouldn't be ranked above those two guys?
Sure.
Now Tatum trying to get space. Tatum all the way in. Tatum blocked at the rim by Bam. And Bam throws it and gets it into the hands of Eric Jones Jr.
Yeah.
So the top players in the league should be on the best teams.
It's just
No. You
Bam?
didn't answer my question.
The top players should be on the best teams. I mean,
Yeah.
like LeBron's going to be number 1. Anthony Davis is probably going to be number 2 or number 3. And I'm not saying they don't deserve that. They deserve to be above the Heat. That's what they deserve to be.
So according to your logic, Kawhi Leonard shouldn't be in the top 10.
Kawhi Leonard's got credentials, though. Kawhi Leonard's won a championship. Kawhi Leonard's a two-time final. He's won 2 championships, 2-time Finals MVP. Jason Tatum's resume.
But that's not what this list is.
Here's the thing, though. This list is stupid.
That's not what this list is.
This list is stupid. But here's why it's stupid. Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo, they're samesies, same points of their career, and they had a play. They played last year on the same stage, and one guy got worked. Yeah, Jason Tatum's a better scorer.
But that's a team thing.
No. This is basketball, okay? Mano a mano.
That's
Bam,
not mano a mano. It's the Celtics against the Heat.
No. That play right there that you just heard from the pipes of Mike Inglis was mano a mano, and Bam blocked it with his mano.
All right.
It's ridiculous. So
according to you,
yep,
Bam and Jimmy should be ranked higher than Giannis.
No, because again, Giannis is a 2-time MVP. 2-time MVP. That's big time credentials. If Jason Tatum was an MVP, we could have a talk. He's not though.
But do you understand? Like, I'll give you Jimmy. But do you understand that if you look at the numbers, that they are basically telling you that Bam is great, and it has nothing to do with the numbers, because his numbers would not rank him there.
He was the leading scorer in that series, though.
No, dude, that's 6 games. Stop.
Wasn't Bam's 16, 10, and 5? I think
like you're literally saying you just said to me. You just said to me, Giannis was a 2-time MVP, that Kawhi has championships, that's why they're ranked that high. Mm-hmm. And then you follow it up by saying Bam was dominant in that series.
He was.
That's why he's ranked in the top 15 of the NBA?
He should be ranked above Jason Tatum. And everybody wants to come at me and say that Jason Tatum is better offensively than Bam. Okay, cool. Cool story, bro. But here's the thing. Bam can stop his ass, and Tatum can't stop him.
But that's a team thing.
No, I'm talking them. But straight up.
That's a team thing, man.
Straight up, buddy.
Oh,
straight up.
So,
he's a good player. He's a good player.
Butler got downhill, couldn't punch it. Bam says, "Get it out of here."
Yeah.
Adebayo, sky high with the block and rejection.
Leroy, here's
the only thing I hate about this argument. One, it's crazy because you just justified everybody else being high on the list about the 2 or 3 years of things they've done, and then you validate Bam by a series, which is actually doing him a disservice.
Oh, you can validate him by last year too.
Okay, a year, and he's still ranked up there.
But he should be above Tatum. Tatum should be 13th.
Hasn't Tatum been a leading scorer on that team for 2 years?
Yeah, leading scorer to what?
Oh,
leading scorer to what?
So now you're making it. So please confirm what I asked you earlier. The teams that are the best should have the players in the top 10.
Leroy, let me ask you something. When
no, you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question.
Because
please answer my question.
Your question's nonsensical.
Because you're making it about team.
No,
and
I'm making it about Bam versus Tatum, and Bam as
so because Bam blocked Tatum.
Yep.
And on one play, he should be ranked higher than him.
He should be blocked. Yes.
And you're legitimately, as a grown-ass man,
and better in
going
that
to
series.
stick with that take.
And better in that series.
In one series.
Yep. And could lock his ass up at the end of the game.
Here's the arguments that have people thinking I'm a hater. And I'm really not. It's you're being ridiculous.
Why?
Because everybody else, you mentioned what they've done over the couple of years, 2 championships.
I'm trying to have...
Hold on. 2 NBA MVPs, 2 league MVPs.
Right.
And you're telling me Bam should be ranked higher than somebody because of a series.
Did I say he should be above Greek Freak?
No.
I'm not being ridiculous. I'm talking about a guy who's at the same. I'm not even having the. I feel like Jimmy should be above him too, quite frankly. But I'm talking about two guys who are at the same part of their career. They both just signed the same contract. Yeah. How is it that a guy who went further is better all around? Why isn't he a couple steps above him?
I'm just
we just saw it on
why
in the court though.
Why do I think? No, you saw it in a series. But if you take the last couple of years, I would say Tatum has led his team for 2 years. Bam has only done it for this past year, and some would say that Jimmy was more of the leader of that team than Bam, even though Bam is the heartbeat.
That's not what Jimmy says. Jimmy says the engine.
That's great. That's great. That's all great. But if you look at the games and see 2 40-point triple doubles, you're not going to put another guy on that team higher than him.
And he shouldn't be.
Okay.
But Tatum above both of them seems silly.
I would just say the only reason why I would say that is that I believe because Tatum has led his team for 2 years, that warrants something.
Okay, but both of these guys led themselves past his team.
It's not.
Why does that mean nothing?
You keep saying it's a team. You want to mix and you want to pick and choose. This is a individual thing. It's not a team thing. Just because one team beat another team has nothing to do with this.
So you're telling me that basketball though isn't where the guys, the talent, the fewest amount of guys make the biggest difference.
What do you mean? Well, yeah, as far as a team, but this is not a team thing.
Neither one of those guys should be above that guy?
Top 100, huh?
Neither one of those guys should be above that guy?
If I would say anybody, I would absolutely say Jimmy should be. Because of what Jimmy has done over the last couple of years.
Okay, good.
But if Bam is not above him, I'm not losing. You know what I mean? I'm not going. I can see why people would do it.
I just want to if I was a Memphis fan today, I would be made mental. Like, why does a guy who's played 9 games, why is he 12 spots above a guy?
Oh, you switched. You switched over. You're on Zion now.
I'm just saying,
you're back to Zion.
My bigger point of it though is when do the results matter? Like, when do they matter? If we're just if I see when
the team results matter?
Yeah, but
when you're ranking the teams.
Okay, but as you agree with me in basketball, the fewest amount of guys make the biggest difference. It's not like football.
Tobin, you're taking an individual thing. It's top 100 players. Okay? And you're saying you're qualifying them by saying how well their team did.
Okay, but Leroy,
it's two different things.
Leroy, in the GOAT argument of basketball, what is the number one thing people go to with LeBron versus MJ?
Championships.
Okay, that's a team accomplishment. They don't go MVPs.
No, okay. All right. And if you were to use that argument right there, then you could say MJ never took the quality of team that LeBron had in 2007 to the finals.
You know what? You can make that argument. But the thing is when I'm looking at these arguments, at what point when I've seen these guys on the same stage together and I saw Bam be the leading scorer for his team in that series and I saw him shut him down.
Again, I'm not arguing that Bam is not good.
And I'm not arguing that.
I'm taking your same argument and you're using one series to say why Bam is above him. Okay. And I'm saying this guy has led his team for 2 years.
But you know how we've been having this argument round and round about, you should have taken care of it on the field like the Canes and Notre Dame? Well, Bam took care of it on the court.
No.
He took care of it on the court. And ESPN still won't put him above him.
Okay.
And Jimmy. And Jimmy, for that matter.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
I feel like Leroy's, if I'm honest, I want to punch Tobin right in the face.
It's just ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Here, Leroy, stick to football. Bam is way better basketball player. Makes their team better by being versatile. Bam is a big man that runs an offense game. Do you understand? See, and here's what ends up happening to this argument. This argument becomes Leroy bashing Bam. And that's not what this is about. okay, all of the qualifiers that you gave, all of the qualifiers have been what these players have done for the last couple of years. And then you move the bar in saying, look at what Bam did in that series. Well, you're pretty much making my argument for me.
Not really.
He hasn't done it as long as those guys.
No, because you're saying, well, what your logic is that he should be above Giannis. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to be silly about it, but I'm saying
You're not?
No,
you're not.
No, two
That's just
guys,
as silly.
two guys at similar points of their career.
It should be LeBron, AD. According to you, it should be LeBron, AD, Jimmy, and Bam.
I'm not doing
1,
that.
2, 3, 4.
I'm not doing that though.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I'm saying two guys. I said if we're going to put these guys, you're basically putting them at the same point of the list, right? 11, 12, 13. Shouldn't the guy who lost be 13th? Because we're thin slicing it there.
So again,
if we're trying to make a tiebreaker for 11, 12, 13. No.
What if somebody did this? What if they just put the numbers next to the guys?
Nah, can't do that. What do we got? Trae Young be number one? That's stupid.